Hello everybody, my name's Paul Tace. Out of all of my videos, the VR goggle hacks for the Mavic Mini and the DJI drones are the most popular, and I get a lot of questions asked. So in this video, I'm going to be answering frequently asked questions about the adapters, about wearing glasses, and about having two screens. So let's get started. Okay guys, so if you've seen either of my previous two videos, you know I've got the MagiMask goggles, and I also had some a cheap pair of VR goggles I got off eBay. I say one video was for doing it less than £35 and the others were using these, which are about £100. So these are obviously going to be better quality, and where that's the case, my old VR goggles are broken. However, all the stuff about adapters I'm going to be talking about in this video also apply to the VR goggles that I got from eBay. Okay guys, so I've got a lot of questions about the adapters, what will work and what won't work. So just to go over it, what I want to do is just clarify what I did in my last videos, and then you can see why the questions are relevant. So what I recommended to do was to take out the old adapter that comes with the remote, and I recommended getting an OTG, which means on the go cable. This one's a USB-C to USB female, and this will go in the Mini 2 and Air 2 remotes. If you've got a Mini or need a different one, I'll drop links to them all in the description down below. But what you do then is you then plug the OTG cable into the remote. You then get your phone charger and plug that into the new cable, and then you plug that into your phone. Now, as you can see on here, it's connected to my drone now. So what happens now is I then put the phone into the goggles, and the phone acts as a screen for the goggles. Okay guys, so the good thing about the MagiMask is that they will actually show the whole phone screen in each eye, which gives it a higher resolution, which means you don't need any other software. So if you want to do this with the Mini 2, it will work with the Mini 2. If you want to do the other version, the cheaper version that's less than £35, that will only work with the Mini 1, purely because at the moment the Litchi app only works with the Mini 1. So the adapters will work with the Mini 2 with the MagiMask. Now, one question I get asked a lot is if you have a longer USB-C to lightning cable, will that work? And the answer to that is yes. And the easy way to test it is just to try it out. So if you plug one side of the cable into the remote and the other side into your phone, if you can see it working, you know when you plug it into the goggles, it will still work. The reason you just can't use a shorter one is because you can't really easily use the remote whilst looking through the goggles. You need a bit more length. So if you're not sure if it's going to work, just test it out without the goggles and then order the goggles afterwards if you want them. The other question I get asked a lot is, can you use a two-way splitter to have two chargers so you can use two phones, one for you to operate and one for somebody to view? And the answer to that at the moment is no, I don't think so. Now, I ordered this one off Amazon. Some of these just charge phones, others transfer data. Now, both of these should transfer data, but when I plug both phones into the remote, neither of them work. So I'm going to say you can't do that. If you found a different experience and you found an adapter that does work for, let us know and I'll do a new video. Now, although I couldn't get these split adapters to work, there were other ways of joining the phone. One of my viewers, I forgot the name now, they have mentioned they use Google Meets to do this, so you can start up a Google Meet session and then share your screen, which is one way of doing it. I found another way, which is to download an app called Power Mirror, and what this allows you to do is mirror from one phone to the other. So you can see that when I do something on one phone, it happens with the other one. It is very slightly delayed. Now the only thing to mention about Power Mirror is that you do need a Wi-Fi connection for it to work. So what you need to do is turn one phone into the hotspot and get the other phone to connect to that hotspot. So it's ideal if you do have two SIM cards because it's going to use more data. The other thing to mention is there is a slight delay. So if you do decide to do this, make sure you're operating with a phone that doesn't have the delay. Otherwise you might crash your drone. So if you do want to connect your drone to two screens, this is possible, although neither solution is perfect. Now, the other question I get asked about, which relates solely to the MagiMask, is about glasses and can you wear glasses and fly the drone? And the answer is yes. I personally can. If I put this on, the glasses fit over the top. The goggles fit over the top of the glasses, and I can see the phone very clearly. Now, of all the people that watch the videos, I've had one person this hasn't worked with, and they just simply returned the goggles. I don't know why it didn't work with them, but I say with me personally, it's absolutely fine, and they did work. Okay guys, that is it for this video. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I recommend now going over to my website, www.paultaste.co.uk, and asking in the forum there. The reason I'm promoting this rather than the comment section down below is it started to get to a point where I get a lot of people asking the same questions, where if somebody asks it on the forum, if anybody asks a question, I can just refer them to the forum. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you found it useful, hit the like button, even better, smash the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one.